Oi, lads. What about we play standard and we play a deck with Arcane Bombardment? That's more fun, isn't it? Go Gruul with the Rampage. We were looking at the Rampage the other day. Maybe it's gas. Full land destruction. What's the other one called? Wildfire? And I guess if you're playing Gruul, you're gonna have your own basics, so you can at least use it on your own lands sometimes too, if that's good. Alright, big score. My question would be, is there any other card in green apart from Dire-Strain Rampage in the deck? Because, let's be honest, green kinda sucks. Boseiju? Yeah, okay, sure, but that doesn't really count. Bait streamer into Boseiju? Why wouldn't you play Boseiju? What do you mean read it? Because they can get a triumph? You're not... Are you fucking stupid or something? You don't just put Boseiju in your deck just so that it can target lands. It's just a good card. Oh yeah, look, let's just not play Boseiju in our Gruul deck. Wow. Waking the Trolls. It's a card. It do be a card. 1, destroy land. 2, bring a land back. 3, win the game, I guess. The bombardment kinda sucks. Bombardment is worse than Waking the Trolls, right? Or it's like a slower Waking the Trolls if you're playing a lot of land destruction. Yeah, let's try Gruul. Give me Fable. Give me Adversary. Alright chat, here's our land destruction. And then we need like at least some normal cards. we need to play some normal magic cards, if that's possible. Are there any available normal cards? Alright, I still don't see why you wouldn't play Burn Down the House. Are there ways to ramp that are like not treasures, you know? Like, are there ways to actually put lands into play? Hasn't the meta already learned to put basics in their deck? I don't know, man. I'm not a nerd like you. I wasn't playing Magic yesterday. I was not playing Magic because I'm not a nerd. So I guess I'll find out today. I'm a Chad who took one day off from playing Magic. I'll take 4 Titan of Industry, please. Adversary, you're gone, baby. Oh no? Nah, now we're talking. Now we are talking. Big score actually ramps 2 Titan, it's pretty poggers. I think you can maybe play like 1 Adversary. 4 seems extremely scuffered though. Okay, like Strangle's pretty good. Give me 3 Strangle, 1 Bolt. Give me a thing which deals 4 damage. Rebuke. Aren't you most vulnerable to weak shit CMC less than 3 with this deck? Well yeah, that's why I'm adding removal spells, man. What do you think I'm doing? We're gonna play 4 Field of Ruin, yeah. Are there any ways to replay lands from the graveyard? How do I get my Field of Ruins back? Oh wait, I get them back with Waking the Trolls. Alright, did gas. Okay, never mind. Forget it. Forget it, chumps. We're on it already. Already solved the issue. We get it back with the Waking the Trolls, dude. It's over for the competition. Alright, so we absolutely destroy all 3 colour decks. So all we have to do is just not die to mono white. I mean, it's a simple task. How do you avoid dying to mono white? You just remove like 3 creatures, right? Their 4th creature's not going to kill you. Cinderclasm? I don't think you need Cinderclasm, man. Just a few like single target removals. I burn down the house and then we're done here, right? GG's. We actually, we don't even need a braid, right? Because this can destroy artifacts anyway. We can play a better removal than a braid. Like another Rebuke or another Strangle or something. Like maybe having 2 ways to remove a Rafine is a sensible idea. Crush the Weak is pretty good in best of 1, right? because there's a lot of eye twitches and stuff. 4 burn down, 1 crush. Okay, you've convinced me, chat, even though you did nothing. Yeah, fine, I'll just cut one of these. Dude, what is the art all about in this card? Like, the art is fine, but it doesn't say waking the trolls to me. You know? Like, this is an art and a card name that don't match at all. Judging by the art, this card should be called, like, Spirit Invoker or something. You know? There's just there's like some sort of wizard-ish character in the middle waking up some trolls. I don't get it. 4 burn downs a lot. I think 4 burn down is fine in best of 1, man. You do play against aggro a little bit more than in best of 3, and burn down a house is still a reasonable spell against the mid-range decks. So I think
the goal of every land destruction deck is not to make the enemy lose, but to make him rage.
I feel like 4 burn down the house is the only amount you can play. Any less is just mega scuffed. I see a swamp! Oh no! Opponent has drawn their swamp. Why question mark? I know they can get a triome, but we still want to make it less likely that they draw future lands. What else is Boseiju going to do against Esper? They're playing Esper, dude. They don't have any targets for Boseiju. Okay, they're playing their own version of Esper. I'm pissed off. Like, guys, listen. Okay? Listen. It's not my fault that opponent is not a net decker. They're the idiot here, not me. Imagine not a net deck in Eliod's list in the year of our Lord 2022. Oh, so it looks like they're actually a control deck. Very interesting. Esper control. Do we have enough late game for an Esper control deck? Maybe. Titans, trolls. We can try. Not if it keeps getting discarded. Yeah, I mean. Discard burn down the house is fine, right? I do see a second swamp though. Maybe they're just playing Dimir, but with the triome. We'll see, I guess. Looks like it. Our deck's pretty good against enemy Field of Ruins, that's for sure. Oh shit. Alright, troll me, daddy. Probably a 2-color control deck is one of our worst matchups, I would say. I mean, I'd rather play against fucking mono white than 2-color control. Fable just the absolute nuts as always. You can see from opponent's Diamond 4 rank that we are playing the only deck that they can beat. Which feels bad if you're us. What do you mean D:, man? It's not the opponent's fault. They're not. This control is just absolute dumpster, isn't it? What are you going to do? Wizards of the Coast decided long ago that control would never ever be a thing ever again. It's not the opponent's fault. Go next. Yes, we would like to avoid this opponent in the future if possible. I concede. 0-1 start, but it's okay, chat. Okay. We'd love to see a 3-color Andy one time. Real 3-color Andy? Runes? Okay, I mean, runes don't have that many basics, and they have drawn one. Runes normally play 2 or 3, so it's not that bad. Certainly not a ton. You're weak, my friend. You're very, very weak. I'll take an untapped land, please. Strangle plus Fable or the Rampage. Kind of gas. But which one, chat? But which one? I mean, there's quite a high chance that Runes only plays 2 basics. There is a reasonable chance they play 3 though. But to be honest, they played 3. They played 3 before the Triome came out. So I'm not actually sure how many basics they play anymore. Maybe this deck is just better in best of 3 because you get that kind of information over the course of the match, right? So it's actually hard in best of 1, man. Discard Dire? No, I think we want to cast both sides, man. Forest. I think if they have a 3rd basic, it'll be a Plains. 3 forests. Okay, man. But I know And you know, my friend, you don't have the fourth forest. You simply cannot have the fourth forest. It's impossible. That was their last one, right? Because they could have fetched 2 basic lands. What? Couldn't they have got both of them off of the... If a land was destroyed, search up to 2 basics. They only took 1. It's pretty strange. This Titan is fucking gas, though. I would like to destroy an artifact or enchantment and make a 4/4. Boink me. So this goes to stage 2 after draw step, right? I did. Honestly, I pass. Who gives a shit about stage 2, man? Let me tell you, not frickin' me. Rolled 1-1.
This is great answer. It really is.
This seems like a pretty good hand to me. Alright, that's the worst card in our deck, Sag. Give me a green, I guess? Woohoo! Give me a mountain, please. Give me a foretell. Squeeze in a little foretell action. See ya, kid. Pay out the two boys. Pay them out. 22%. All right, that's a little 5x if you betted two. Congratulations. Insta-Q. Tanastria, Vivian Avatar. This is Esper player, and it's over. GG's. Okay, so this hand's looking a little bit on the slow side if you ask me, but to be honest, man, I keep it. We've got a 3-mana, we've got a 2-mana play, 3-mana play. We're kind of popping off. So, what we've learned today, there's actually people that are still playing runes. What a dork. How many basics do you have though? Runes is kind of an awkward one. You never really know how many basics they have. Could be 1, could be 2, could be 3. So they obviously have some basics, but is it... It's going to be primarily forests, right? Most likely. It's relatively likely that they have a plains too. It's most of the time it's going to be like 1 forest, 1 plains, or 2 forests, or 2 forests and 1 plains. Alright, if they're playing triomes, that's good. Because now it will be less basics. We need to draw some lands though, man. Fuck me. Landos? Landos or land destruction? Just gotta make it to our good friend burn down the house. Okay. We have drawn our entire top end, but yet we can't use any of it. That's a bad start. Do. The 1 miss land's going to be so brutal as well, because it gives opponent an extra turn to get out of range of burn down the house. Did I imagine I burn down the house next turn? Fuck! Yeah, I think it's... You're late to the party, my friend, Forrest. Very late to the party here. But you never know, chat. You just never know. Maybe. Alright, we see a plains and a forest. Okay. Do.
almost 1 year.
Alright, I mean, it's not looking good, but we're alive. Okay, opponent with no respect for voltage surge. Alright, you definitely want all 4 of these here. Python Needle doesn't do anything against runes, does it? Nah, not really. Bolt over Strangle, that's why the bolt's there. Actually, bolt over Rebuke, I guess. Yes. Okay, this looks good. So we know 1 forest, 1 plains, at least. Nice. 4th land, that's what we needed. Let's see if it's only a forest and a plains. Okay, maybe it is. Red, green, or green, white, huh? I mean, you've got to stick to the colour that you were going after, right? There's 2 green sources here, but they only get to use 1, though. This is a good start. We just need some a bit more removal now. Fable should be able to find removal, but it could be a bit slow. We've got a big score. We're probably going to be just about dead before our trolls come out, man. Fuck me, it's quite close though. 3-7. We get 4/4/4 trolls next turn. Damn it! Scald's just too good. Once these trolls come out, we pretty much can't die, but looks like we're dying the turn before they come down. Although, opponent's taking their time. We're not dead. Woohoo! Game 3, baby. Let's go. Easy. Give me a removal over the adversary on the draw. Two lands, but I mean it's a nice hand, huh?
It's been 1 week of the new casino. I wake up every night in a cold sweat. 3 gang. When will streamer reward my belief with sweet, sweet channel points?
I'm a bit sad about having to play this pathway as red, but it is what it is. Weren't we dead on board? No, opponent had to cast 2 spells for us to be dead on board. Or like one rune, I guess. We locked them out of green mana. They could still cast a green rune with the champion, but they needed some stuff. They didn't have it. It's tempting to go after the white, huh? Green is a better colour to go off after against runes than white, but on this board, maybe we take the plains. I guess so. Big score, okay, it's... I would have rathered just a land, but big score's not bad. Alright chat, I mean we kinda just have to, if we remove this Runeforged champion, then we'll have enough time to just to get to these, and then that's so hard for runes to beat, right? However, we cannot remove the champion, which is certainly an issue. then Pass or Pathway Fable. Getting your Fable down seems quite nice. Then pass Titan next turn. Well, the Fable can help us cast Titan next turn anyway, right? We need a Goblin Shaman attack and an untapped land. And we can play it anyway. Or the Trolls. No land, huh? That is a brutal missed land there. Absolutely brutal.
CROKEYZ.
We'll try again. Opponent does have red and white, but only one source though. Surely we have time? I mean, doesn't look like we're dead this turn at least. I don't really know how we get this Wake and the Trolls into play, but... I mean, I guess we don't, right? We don't. Okay. Will we get the opportunity to copy Titans? We take the dub! Ecuador! Ecuador! Oi, oi, lads.